All right, guys, I am just making sure that I have good enough service in my office before we start the event. Sometimes I have really bad Wi-Fi, which is weird because this is the room that my Wi-Fi is in, but I just want to get everything set up and then we'll get started. So just like one more minute while I grab all the information and let people hop on. Hi, Kim. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Teresa. I see lots of people. I am so excited. We have a lot of new faces at our event this month, which is really exciting. So I'm going to do it a little bit differently. Usually what we do is we do posts, and there's like 16 different posts all about Posh, the questions people might have, the kit, the just everything. And so this time I'm going to kind of talk through it. I'm going to go kind of just through the basics, what you guys are most interested in learning about. You guys can ask questions. I'm going to make sure that I can see the comments this time, and I'll try and answer all of them live. And there's going to be lots of consultants on here that can help as well. So we will start and go through it like that. Let me just grab the itinerary. I have my laptop right here so that I can see what I am going to be talking about, and then we will get started. And then when this is all done and we hop off, I'm going to try and keep it to half an hour if I don't talk everyone's ear off. And then tonight I will post the regular posts that we would have at the event that are good for people who just want to be able to scroll through quickly and not watch 30 minutes worth of a live video to get just the few answers that they need when they're deciding whether or not they're going to join. So, let me get them here, and then we can get started. Okay. So first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Katie Robinson. I am a Platinum Premier of this company that this recruiting event is for. We are called Posh Perfection. I've been with Posh for 3.5 years, so I love the brand, obviously, love the company, love just everything that Posh stands for and what I get to do on a day-to-day basis. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about how I first saw Posh. My husband is in the Marine Corps. He's now in the reserves, but at the time he was active duty and he was a recruiter. And he was working these crazy hours. I had 3 little babies. I have twins who are now 6 and a daughter who's 7. At that time, they were like 2 and 3. They're just a year apart. And he was working at an event that was like a public safety fair where we could kind of go and walk around and get to see him at the same time. So we did that. And I saw this little pink booth with these adorable products. The packaging caught my eye from across the fair. And I kind of started walking closer and looking at it, and I saw that it was kind of soaps and that kind of stuff. And then I realized that it was a direct sales company. And I kind of just backed away because I was not interested at all in anything direct sales. I didn't want to host a party. I didn't want people to be annoyed by me. I didn't want to have to be selling something to someone. So I kind of just backed away from the booth, didn't look at it at all. A year later, I saw a friend post on Facebook about Perfectly Posh, and I immediately connected that it was the same brand that I had seen a year earlier at the fair. It was the same cute packaging, the catchy names, the cool products. And so I started looking online, and I saw that the kit was only $99. So I asked her, okay, if I get this kit because it has everything I want in it, are they going to be like hounding me to sell something? Are they going to want money back when I don't sell anything? What's the deal? And so after she reassured me that you can really just buy the kit and that's it, I went for it. Long story short, I fell in love with everything in the kit. I had a friend at my house, I don't know if she's on here right now, Lindsay, was there when my kit arrived, and she loved everything. And so I realized at that point, if I love it all so quickly, my friend here loves it all so quickly, why would I not share it? If I got a cool pair of jeans or shoes or a new lipstick or whatever it might be at the store, I'm definitely going to tell my friends about it. So if I find something like this that I like, why wouldn't I also share it with my friends? So I started kind of just sharing socially, and it really picked up, and it's a super easy product to sell because you're simply sharing what you are using and loving. So that's a little bit about me. I worked my business kind of slow in the beginning. Everyone goes at a completely different pace. There's no right or wrong way to do it. It's totally up to you. What you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. It takes consistency, it takes patience, it takes persistency. So don't ever feel like if you start and it's not happening right away, that it's not going to happen. You have to give it time. You have to really put effort into it. Think about when you see someone on your newsfeed starting to sell something. Usually you don't buy into it right away. You kind of want to see how serious they are about it. Are they really using and loving the products? What is it all about, kind of thing. So your friends are going to be the same way. So that's a little bit about me and how I got started with Posh. The next thing that I usually talk about is how Posh is kind of for everyone. When you buy the kit, it is $99. You pay for the shipping and handling and the tax, and then you have a $7.95 fee for your commissions. And that's a one-time fee when you begin, and then you renew it annually. And that's the only additional fee that you have to pay outside of the $99. That fee is for ProPay, which is the pay system that we use right now. So all of your commissions go onto this ProPay card, and you get this cute pink little MasterCard that says Perfectly Posh Consultant, and you can use that wherever you want. You can also take the money from that ProPay account and transfer it to your bank account. So that's the only additional fee that you will pay outside of the $99. In the $99 kit, you get, I have the box over there, I should have brought it over, but it's a cute, you guys saw the video earlier that I posted. It's this rectangle box, and inside you get 3 bags. One bag is for you. It's products that you should use to pamper yourself. I think that there's a BFF in there. There's the Ritual face mask, which is our consultant exclusive mask. There's a skin stick, there's a chunk, and I think a hand cream. And basically those are products for you to use to pamper yourself right away. There's a second bag that says samples for you to share. And these are going to be some samples to get you started, to share with your friends. Hey, I've started this new business. I have these samples available. Are you interested in trying some? I would love to get some reviews of the product. The third bag is tools for your, I think it says products for your business or tools for your business. But the idea behind the bag is that you can sell everything in it for I think $108 and make your $99 back immediately. So if you got started and you had a group that you posted in, and you said, I have these products for sale right here for these prices, if you were able to get your friends to buy those 4 or 5 products right away, you would make your $100 back. In addition, there's like a catalog and some other additional business tools in there. You also get, for the first 30 days, I need to double check this, it's for the first period of your business, you get all portal tools with some exclusions for 50% off, all samples that are available 50% off. So they do give you an opportunity to get some discounts on business tools as you get started. 90 days. Thank you, Jennifer. I knew that it was either 30 or 90. And in addition to that, you also get a free bundle of catalogs that you can redeem with your first order and a free bundle of order forms. So that's all stuff that you can get in your first order if you're interested in working the business side of it. The reason they do that is because when they were sending it out with the kit, not everyone was interested in having catalogs and order forms right away, and so they were going to waste. So this time, you still get them for free. You're just going to add them to your first order that you place as a consultant. Let me see. So a little bit about Posh. Everything is naturally based. We are not an all-natural organic company or anything like that. We use only the finest ingredients, highest quality butters, oils, all of that. You'll learn more about the ingredients as you get started. We do lots of training on specific ingredients, why they're good for you, why they're good in that product, how they can benefit different skin types. So we go by naturally based. Everything is made in the US. Everything is under $25. There are no parabens, paraffins, soy or gluten fillers, any of that stuff. So that's all really exciting stuff that you can use to get people interested in your business, because those are not things that you can go to the store and find. You can't really go to the store and find a face wash that's under $25, made in the US, naturally based, all of that. So those are all kind of key things that we use in our business that set us apart from other brands. And if you've had time, if you've really looked into starting Posh as a business, I'm sure that you've looked at the website a little bit, or you've been just a big customer in the past, and you see that we have so much to offer. We have probably over 110 products in the catalog, everything from skincare to body creams to hand creams to soaps to scrubby bars. I mean, the list goes on and on. So you kind of, when you start working, you realize that you are able to sell what you love. So you want to try a lot, but you don't want to, you don't need to feel like you need to try everything. I have the same products that I pretty much recommend over and over and over, and that's because I know them well. I know how they work for me. I love them. I can easily sell them. So you don't need to feel like you need to sell everything in the catalog. It's good to get familiar with it. It's good to learn about the ingredients, but you also want to stick to what you love, because that is what is going to sell most naturally for yourself. Let's see, moving on. So in addition to all of those things that we have to offer, we also offer a buy 5 get 1 free deal, which is really good for our customers, and it's also good as a consultant because it gives you a little bit of wiggle room to be able to work your business in a different way. So for customers, this means that when they are shopping on the site or they're in a party or anything like that, you can kind of upsell them and say, you know what, if you have 4 items, you might as well add 1 more, and then you're going to get your cheapest item, or you can pick another item and your cheapest item is going to be free. As a consultant, when you're ordering for people, you can take advantage of the buy 5 get 1. If you're ordering for an event or anything like that, you do get the buy 5 get 1 free, as long as none of the products are on closeout or the lip balms. So it's a really good way to help you build your business, and also to get your customers to kind of have bigger orders, which is good for your business in return. So that's another way that the company helps us to get our businesses going, to get our personal volume up, and to be able to provide a little bit of a higher commission rate when we are purchasing things for ourselves. And it's also like if you had 12 items in your cart, you're going to get 2 for free. So it's not just on the first 6. It continues through every 6 products that are in your cart. The next thing that I usually talk about is how Posh is different from other companies as far as the sisterhood and the events and how fun they make everything and how personable everyone is. We have, through the summer, it's kind of changed in the last 6 months, and it's going to continue to change a little bit. So I'm going to tell you where we are at currently with our events schedule. We have a big unconventional event coming up this summer, and it is for all levels of consultants. It's located in Salt Lake City, which is where home office is, and it's kind of like a big fun event. You get to do silly games and contests. There's high level training. There's going to be a product lunch. There's going to be a themed night. There's going to be awards. So they kind of turn it into this big party. Your whole team can go. Everyone gets to have fun. It's not super expensive. They've actually given us the last 3 months an incentive to earn our ticket to UnCon for free. So there is just a lot of opportunity to be able to connect with other consultants, learn from each other, build each other up, cheer each other on. So that's our unconventional, and that is centered around our product launch for fall and winter. So our fall and winter catalog comes out at Uncon, which is going to be the first week of August. Then over the next few months, there will be regional meetings around at different areas where top leaders hold meetings. Sometimes home office people come, sometimes it's just leaders. Sometimes there's giveaways. It's kind of just a fun event to get people together to talk about what's currently going on in Posh, learn about more products, talk about different training strategies that you can use, talk about different party things. It's really just a fun kind of get together where you do some training, you do have some fun, and maybe there's home office people there. So that kind of happens sporadically through the months. And then in the new year, there is going to be a catalog launch for the spring and summer line. That's going to happen the last week of January. And I'm trying to think how they're switching that so that everyone is kind of going to have the opportunity to participate in that. There is going to be different movie theaters open across the country. I'm going into way too much detail for this right now, but the bottom line is that there's a lot of fun events. They try and make it open to as many people as possible to get people there, and that's how we transition the catalogs, is through these fun events. Let me see. We get paid, so now moving on to pay. We get paid weekly. Every Wednesday, we get paid for the week prior, so Sunday through Saturday. And then that following Wednesday is when we get paid on those orders. Everyone starts out by getting 20% commission on all their orders. Everything that, all orders have a PV. So like the tax doesn't count for your PV, the shipping doesn't count, but the actual price of the product is what you're earning commission on. Once you sell $1,000 personal volume, you get your first promotion, which is to Pink, and you will start earning 25%. From there, it goes, and that never goes back. It's always going to be 25%. Moving forward, you can move all the way up to 31% personal on your personal sales, which is really, really good. That's almost a third of the price off when you're buying something. So whether you're buying it for yourself or your consultants or your customers are buying it from you, you're getting that 31% back. So even if you're getting 25% and you're someone who just wants to buy the kit to have a personal discount, 25% off when you're using the skincare line is a really good deal. So you could buy the kit and just buy for yourself, and you're still going to be earning that commission back. The only requirement that we really have as far as staying active is that you have to sell $300 in each 6-month period of the year. So how Posh does it is they break the year into half, January to June, July to December. In each of those periods, you have to sell 300 PV. Your personal orders count on that. Your customer orders count on that. If for some reason you don't sell $300 in that 6-month period and you go inactive, all you have to do is call home office or send an email and say, hey, I didn't meet my 300 last time, but I still want to be an active consultant, and they'll turn your account back on. So there's no fee, there's no hoops to jump through, there's nothing that you have to do. You don't have to buy the kit again. All you do is say, oh, oops, I didn't sell 300. I do still want to be a consultant. They turn you back on, and that's it. So that's really, really simple. In addition to that, you are exempt from the period in which you join. So anyone who joins right now, you don't need to sell anything by July to stay active. You don't count for this period. You would start counting in July to December. So between July to December, you're going to have to sell $300, which breaks down to $50 a month and is not hard at all if you're trying in the least bit. And like I said before, if for some reason you don't meet that $300 between July and December, but you still want to be a consultant, all you do is call, email, we'll tell you how to do it, and you are reactivated. The next thing that I like to cover is the different kind of consultants we have. Not everyone joins Posh and says, I am going to be a Platinum Premier. I'm going to build this huge team. I want a full-time income. There are all different levels of consultants. And the kind of consultant you are or want to be oftentimes changes through your journey. So when I first started, like I told you guys, I just want a discount. I don't want to buy these products from someone if I'm going to be using the skincare every month. I'm going to buy it for myself. So that would be a personal use consultant. You're buying the kit because you love the products. You want to get a discount on it from yourself. You want to have the ease of just shopping through your own website, having access to exclusives that we get, and to consultant-only promotions, things like that. That's a personal use consultant. There's nothing wrong with that. We don't frown upon that. And a lot of times those people who start like that end up actually building a business because they share something that they are enjoying themselves. Their friends are interested. They start trying it. Even if they just have a few friends who buy from them every now and then, it turns into more than just a personal use consultant. After that, we have people who kind of just work through the seasons. Maybe they're a teacher and they have some spare time in the summer and they really want to work their business. They can do that. Maybe they want to work around the holidays to earn a little bit of extra shopping money for Christmas gifts. They can do that. Maybe someone loves to do outdoor events in the spring and that's really the only time they ever want to work their Posh business outside of buying their own stuff. They can do that. You can do whatever you want in your business. You can work it some months and not others. You can work it every day. You can work it one day a month. There is no set schedule. There's no requirements of when you have to be working. And then, like I said, you can really determine how much money you can make. I would never have thought that when I started buying a kit because I was a cheapskate that I would be making a full-time income. But when you're consistent and you're persistent and you're sharing what you love, that can definitely happen. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a little bit of time. But there are many people in the company who are now earning a full-time income plus a whole lot more because we have opportunities to earn bonuses and things like that that are way too complicated to get into here, but I can definitely talk about them on the page. So there's a ton of opportunity, whether you want to be just a personal use or a full-time income person, there's a place for you within Posh. Let's see, I kind of already talked about the kit. There's one thing that I didn't talk about is that when you get started in your first 90 days, you have the opportunity to earn over $360 worth of products, tools, perks through our Prep Academy and our props program. So in the first 15 days, they want you to sell $200 worth, which is basically having a launch party. If you do that, you earn some perks and a cute little tote. You watch videos, one video per day for the first 30 days, which basically goes through all of the basic Posh things. Parties, perks, your virtual office, events. It just kind of lays it all out there. It gives you a better idea of what you're doing, how you're going to do this, and basically just kind of gives you a platform to start with. So in your first 15 days, you're going to want to start watching those videos and then get a launch party going to sell $200. If you do that, you're rewarded with perks and a little Posh tote. Then in your first 30 days, you want to add on to that 200 and make it 500. It's not then 700, it's cumulative. So in your first 30 days, you would sell 500 total. In that time frame, if you meet that goal, you earn more perks, and if you continue watching the videos, you earn even more perks. So at the end of all this, you have the opportunity to earn over $360 worth of stuff, and that's really helpful in the beginning because you can just buy samples, you can buy products if you want to make your own samples, you can buy catalogs, you can buy really whatever you want. You can, if you're a personal use consultant, you can buy yourself BFF. There's no limitations on what you can use those perks for. In addition to the Prep Academy and the props, so that's kind of what you get in the beginning. You are rewarded for completing those first few steps by doing the certain thing, the goals that they set. It's 15, 30, 60, and 90-day goals, and I'll share all of that on the page on a post when I'm done. But after that, You continue to earn rewards through different programs that Posh sets out. And like I said, it's for all different levels of consultants. If you want to work for it, you can. If you don't have to. You're not punished because you don't. It's totally fine. So we have a monthly award system where they have 3 different goals set out. And if you meet one of those goals, you earn Posh points. And this is another reward system that we use. You earn those Posh points by hitting certain goals in your business each month, like the monthly award. These Posh points, you can then go onto a website that is an awards website where you can buy whatever you want with these points. I have bought, it's really random stuff. The first thing I bought was some Tiffany's jewelry on there. I bought a really nice, I don't even know what it's called. It's over there somewhere. It's like a really nice camera, like a professional camera. I bought some La Crusette pans, which were like $1,000 set. I got those with my points. I bought excursions when I went to Paris. I bought excursions when I went to St. Thomas. Everything you can think of is on this awards website. People buy Kate Spade bags. I've seen people buy headphones, sound systems, computers, laptops, airfare, hotel stays. The list is endless. So that is something that you get each month through working your business. And it seems like in the beginning you're like, oh, these little points, they don't add up. But as you continue working, they really do start to add up, and you can buy some really fun stuff for yourself, for your kids. They have kids stuff on there. I know one of the girls on the team, she bought like all of her kids' Christmas presents through this award site with the points that she had earned. So that's all in addition to your commissions that you get paid for selling or buying products yourself. Let me see. I kind of want to make sure that I covered everything. If anyone's on here who's usually here, Kim or Christina, if I forgot anything, let me know. I'm trying to think. Let me look at one of these to go through. If you guys are interested, I can post the link to this. It's the PDF of our Join booklet. And this literally goes over everything that I talk about in the event. It has information about the kits, information about the brand, the pay plan. The pay plan is very confusing if you look at it. For probably 9 months, I had no idea what it said. I just knew that I was earning 25% of my personal sales because it's all these levels and generations and ranks and blah, blah, blah. So what I always tell people when they start is focus on, you earn 20% in the beginning, and then when you get that first $1,000 in sales, you hit 25%, and it never goes backwards from there. Then, as you start building, focus on learning each next level of the pay plan. You don't need to really understand anything above that. Just focus on what the next one is and learn how to get there, and then look at the next one and go from there. It makes it a lot easier because until then, I'm like, it's hard to explain. Also training. I didn't talk about training, but we do training on our team page. I'll do it. Some of our other leaders, we're really good about all helping each other. We have a really, really fun company page that everyone is on. We'll do trainings about parties, about tons of stuff, making samples, anything that's relevant to our business, we'll hop on there and talk about. But in addition to that, Posh does a lot of training. We used to do Tuesday trainings where they would do a day online where they would just post tons of videos from different leaders talking about things that they use in their business that have helped them to be successful. We kind of got away from that and tried a different training platform, but we're going to be going back to that, which I'm really excited about because it's fun to see different perspectives from all different people throughout Posh and kind of see what works for them and see if that's something that you can put into your business and make work for you. So there's no shortage of training in Posh. If you want training, we have it for you. And a lot of it is all recorded, so you can easily go back at night after your kids are in bed and watch the video, or in the middle of the night when you're up with your kids, watch a video. The other thing I was going to talk about is parties. A lot of people are like, do I have to have a party if I start Posh? You do not have to have a party. No one, like I said, is going to make you do anything. We've kind of gotten away from home parties. Not a lot of people do those. Here, where I am in California, it's kind of like not really a thing. But in a lot of places, home parties are still really big. And honestly, if anyone wanted me to do a home party here where I am, I would do it 100% because it's so fun to bring this product to someone's house and set it all out and have people smell it and try it and put on a face mask. And this is a kind of product that is fun to have a home party with. You're not just bringing your bowls and plates or whatever other people sell to someone's house and having them look at it. This is fun and interactive and not standing up there in front of them talking about a lot of stuff that they're not interested in. You're actually sharing products that they're getting to try. So you can totally do home parties. The thing that's really big right now is Facebook parties. It's really easy for you as a consultant, and it's really easy for people to come to. No one has to clean their house. No one has to set up all these fancy snacks and have decorations. They just come to the Facebook page. You share what you love, and it's really fun and simple. So that's kind of the big thing right now that, and we talk a lot about that on our team page, easy ways to do it. We have a Facebook group that has different posts that you can use in your party. So that is really fun and simple. So don't stress about parties, because I know that one of the reasons that I didn't stop and look at Posh the first time that I saw it was because, like, I am not having a party. I am not going to someone's house, and I am not, like, it's just so, to me, it was so out there. I was not a big fan of direct sales at that time, so don't stress about having a party. If you do have a party, this is a product that you can make it so fun and interactive with that it won't even be like a weird party. Let's see what else. I talked about paydays or Wednesdays. I think that's really it. If anyone has questions that I've missed, I'm gonna look. Oh, good. I see Tanya said that the academies are really helpful. You're enjoying it right now. Everyone loves the Prep Academy, and sometimes on our team page, when people kind of have the same questions over and over, I love to take the opportunity for all of us to kind of go through the Prep Academy again, because even now sometimes I'll see a video on the Prep Academy and I'm like, that's such a good idea, because no matter what level you are of the business, you're always trying to do the same thing. You're always trying to share products with more people, and that's really the basis of all the training, is just getting products out there, talking to people about Posh, talking to people about the opportunity. And so it's fun to go back through and look at those again. Let me see. Dana says, Posh is amazing. Love being part of this sisterhood and community. And I think our company, our Posh Perfection company, is just, I mean, I'm biased obviously, but it's such a good group. We all get along and help each other, and I love it. I think that's it. If anyone else has any questions, I'll stay on for a little bit so I can answer. I'm gonna look on my computer because sometimes I don't see them. I hate my phone is horrible for live videos. So after this, I will go through and I'll post all of the regular posts that we usually have. They're numbered 1 through 16 or so, I think there is of them. But that just makes it easier for people who are coming in late or don't want to sit and watch the whole video. They can go through the posts and read it, and we can answer their questions there. So I hope that this is helpful for those of you who are considering joining our team. We would love to have you. If you have questions about anything, please feel free to post them on this Facebook event. There's so many people on here who can answer them, who can help you with anything that you're worried about. And that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for joining us, and we will chat with you more on this page. I hope everyone has a great week.